Good morning. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. It's 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm drinking my coffee. My name's Malcolm. Thanks for watching if you're watching. Nothing like a good cup of coffee to start the day. Anywho, here we are, Tuesday morning, the usual routine. Today is Cow Appreciation Day. I don't create this stuff. It just is. It's Cow Appreciation Day according to the National Day calendar here in the States, and I think Ramesh would be proud, or excited, I should say, that it's Cow Appreciation Day. It's a holy animal over there where he is. I need to find out why the cow is a holy animal. Maybe, where is Ramesh? Ramesh needs to tell me why the cow is a holy animal in India. There he is. There's Ramesh. Hey, Ramesh. It's Cow Appreciation Day. Why is the cow holy in India? We'll wait for his response. And McDonald's is turning up the heat on its breakfast menu with a new McMuffin that they added spice to. Just sprinkle some spice on it. You got a whole new menu item. It's that simple. Why do people have to be so complicated? Come up with complete sandwiches that are completely different from everything else you have in your menu. Just sprinkle some ingredients on something you already have, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a new sandwich. I did a WTF news video on that one if you guys want to watch it. They just made it a spicy sandwich. That's all they did. I don't believe that qualifies as a brand new menu sandwich whatever item. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So anyway, nobody else is chatting. I got to double check this stuff to make sure everything's working properly. And nobody else is chatting. Well, it's just Ramesh and I. We're the only ones here. So what's going on, Ramesh? How's your job? Oh, McDonald's. I still eat McDonald's. I like it. Was it Bill Burr had it? Was it Bill Burr? No. It was Jim Gaffigan who did the bit about McDonald's. Everybody has their McDonald's. You know, their little thing that they're ashamed of, but they still do. Something to that effect. But anyway. Hello, Shadow Milk Cookie. Could have been Milk Cookie Shadow. The shadow of a milk cookie. What do you think? You think that would work? I don't know. Shadow Milk Cookie. What am I supposed to say? It's National Cow Appreciation Day. So maybe that goes in hand. He's got milk in his cookies, or cookies in his milk. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us. Where are you from, Shadow? That's so weird. You're going to be an assistant at a hospital, and they tell you to bring your own computer. I don't know why they would want you to do that. Hey, lovely auto race. But I don't live in India, so I couldn't tell you why they would make him bring his own laptop to work. Furnish your own laptop. Furnish your own computer if you want to work here at a hospital. I don't know. Here in the States, you would have all that stuff given to you. Or it'd be hospital property, but you'd be able to use it. Seems kind of weird to me. California, you're up early. What's going on? Well, right now, we're just kind of going through our morning routine. This little coffee show I put on for 30 minutes. And I already mentioned a couple things that we just kind of shoot the breeze, you know. Hang out and try to have a light conversation over a cup of coffee. I'm in the Athens, Georgia area, and I do this every morning. So if you guys want to keep joining, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's look at our poll. People prefer chicken over beef. Nobody wants pork, and nobody wants fish. That's fair. Oh, you're from California as well? Man, I feel honored. It's so early in the morning there for you guys to be joining me and watching me. Maybe you're insomniacs and you had nothing else better to do, and you're just scrolling along and just came along and said, who's this weirdo? And then boom, here we are talking about stuff. How do you guys like your coffee? Lovely and Shadow, or Lovely Shadow. I like that. Mavericks from South Dakota. Man, I got all kinds of people joining me this morning. I feel honored. I feel honored. Are you guys going to go check out the new McDonald's menu item? Anybody here going to excited about the new thing? the new sandwich they're sprinkling some stuff on? That's awesome. But I don't know. I'm not going to try it. It's the Egg McMuffin. Why would they spice that? How are you just going to put pepper on eggs? I don't know. Seems odd. But it's like McRib, you know? It comes out once a year. People get excited about it. It's not even ribs or rib meat. It's like leftover stuff shaped in the shape of a rib. But anyway, people flock to McDonald's for that stuff. Maybe they'll do this for the spicy sandwiches. I don't know. Who am I to say? I'm not in the food industry or behind the marketing team. Otherwise, I'd be super famous doing this right now. Check out my mug, guys, for you new guys here. You can make that your house less money. California's expensive to live in. I don't know why, unless you're trying to be, unless you're like into the gig work. You're going to go work for Google or some of those other Silicon Valley places, or you're going to be in movies and TV. I mean, I know there's obviously a lot more jobs in California, but the cost of living is expensive there. I don't know. Maybe you're just stuck there. You could probably live like a king here in Georgia compared to California with the same job. I don't know where everybody is this morning. We normally have a little following of guys that show up and kind of shoot the breeze. Ramesh is in India, and he normally gives us our forecast for the day. Since he's in the future, he can tell us what today is going to be like on a scale from 1 to 10. So here in a moment, he'll throw that in the chat, and we can celebrate. Most of the time, the lowest it's ever gotten is a 6 out of 10. So, and yesterday was like a 9. So we'll see what today's going to be like. $1,500 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. You could have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a mortgage for about that price. So, maybe a little bit extra. But yeah, you could. I like my coffee black. And there's a local coffee place here in Athens called Jittery Joe's. It's locally owned and operated. They roast their own beans. They're pretty popular here in Athens. And I get their beans. It's local. I like them. It tastes really good. Like a bunch of guys follow me. Yeah, that's it, Dustin. Thanks for chiming in. It's an 8.4 out of 10. That's very specific there, Ramesh. 8.4 out of 10. It's like a earthquake scale. A Richter scale of 8.4. Are you going to go try the new sandwich, Dustin, at McDonald's? The new spicy Egg McMuffin? They already had a spicy chicken biscuit, I think. Just throwing spice on stuff. And they'll do it for like a month. And bring it back next year. So, who knows? What else we got going on today? Earthquake. Earthquake? No, it's earthquake. Get it right, Ramesh. Paris, back in 1951, Paris celebrated its 2000th birthday. I was like, 2,000 years? What? But I read into it and in the article, and yeah, 2,000 years ago, a little bitty village started off next to the river there, and I don't think it actually called. I think the story goes it wasn't actually called Paris until like year 900 something, but the city itself is like over 2,000 years old. So take that, Rome. Although Rome was doing pretty good compared to the size of Paris at the time. But yeah, 2,000 years, Paris. And they have a little picture of them doing the Eiffel Tower. Let's see if I can find that real quick. No, not wrong button. I don't want that one. Normally I can pull stuff up, but I'm kind of all over the place today. This day in history. History Channel. There it is. And then we can do this little guy. Because you can tell I'm super coordinated here. And it's not going to do it. Let's see here. So there you go. Where they're building the Eiffel Tower. Now, did they build the Eiffel Tower because it was 2,000 year celebration? I don't know. Maybe it was. But these are some other things that happened on that day in history. Click on that guy. There we go. That's a better picture. You get to see the Eiffel Tower. Da, 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 and other stuff being built in the background. Look at all this stuff. Back in, I guess this is, I don't know what year this picture was taken. It doesn't tell me that. But it goes along with the story. 2,000 years. Imagine that. And we're just coming up with 250 here in the United States. As a country, anyway. You know. But even... Yeah, anyway. And then the Army was 250 years. Army, Marines, and Navy celebrating 250 years. Post Office celebrating 250 years this year as well. And next year will be the 250 of the country. So a lot of 250s going on. They don't look a day over 1,000. You look great. You're great. Not a day over 1,000 years. I promise you. Yeah. That's pretty funny, lovely. I like that. How many coffee mugs do I own? Maybe a dozen. I don't know. I have my own coffee mug that I give away every once in a while and ship to somewhere here in the country. So if you're a regular, you like, subscribe, you hang out for a while, I'll send you a coffee mug at no cost. I do this kind of random thing. I don't do it to everybody, but here and there I kind of just send the coffee mug. It has my face on it. It says Coffee with Malcolm. It's my narcissistic mug. What's the progress for the laptop? Not sure yet. I haven't checked the fundraiser. Ramesh, like I said, just got a job. He needs a laptop, and we'll raise the money. So if you want to super chat, anything you do today will go towards Ramesh getting his laptop in India. He needs $200? $200 or $300? It was $300. He needs $300 to get a decent laptop in India. Use your mug to scare rats away. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I sent Dustin one of my coffee mugs. He uses it to scare rats away. You're supposed to use it to scare the kids off your front lawn. Get off my lawn. See this mug? Ah! Run away! Run away! I can't promise you anything, Ramesh. We'll see. It may take some time. You may have to do something else over there where you are to raise some money. I'm not sure. But, yeah. We'll see what we can do. Get up my load. Take out that mug. What is another thing we could talk about today? I got notes. I have to keep notes to keep the conversation rolling. Nobody really had much to say about that Paris thing, 2,000 years. What do you think about France mural about Lady Liberty hiding her face? Huh. I haven't seen that. Oh, Nucci gave. Look at there, Ramesh. Nucci hiding in the background. Everybody give like and get thumbs up to Miss Nucci and her donation. The France mural about Lady Liberty hiding her face. Let's look that up real quick. I didn't know that. I try to stay away from the regular news as much as possible. France mural, Lady Liberty. Bloop. And, let's go to images. Oh, it looks like she's playing hide and seek. I'm going to pull it up here for you guys. There it is. She's like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here I come. So it looks like, you would think if they wanted to be comic about it, they could have just been like this. They're covering her face, like, oh crap, you know. But no, they did the two hands like she was playing hide and seek with a bunch of kids in town. That's the first thing that pops to my mind. Or doing like a face palm or something like that. That would have been a lot more comical than just the two hands over the face. Terry's back. Hey, it's Uncle Terry. Woo! How's it going, Uncle Terry? Glad to see you're still alive. Man, let's get that and kill that. It's Uncle Terry's back. Hey, Uncle Terry! Woo! Oh, man. Terry! Uncle Terry's our truck driver. He normally gives us our traffic report, but he was off the road all weekend long for like some holiday or something. 4th of July, I think it was. He passed his hazmat recertification. Yay! So he's legal on the road for another so many years. So that's awesome. If I could go to any place in the world, where would it be? Well, the first thing that popped in my head was the Grand Canyon. I don't know why. I find it fascinating. I would love to be able to see it in person, because pictures don't do it justice. How massive it is and all this other stuff. I'd like to go to see the Grand Canyon. Yeah. I've been to a couple places around the world, and that's all fine and well. But I don't know. I'd probably like to go to something like Greece, I guess, if I was going to another country, just for the these not temples, but these ruins or whatever you want to call them, old statues and whatever places you want, the architecture and things like that. I would like to see that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But then you're like, I don't know. It wouldn't be as awe-inspiring as probably something like the Great Wall of China would be kind of cool to go see. But it's in China, and I don't know if I'd ever make it back out. What's stopping me? The fact that I now have 2 dogs that I have to find sitters for, and I need to pay off some bills first. Yeah, Grand Canyon. I'll go. I'm thinking about taking a trip somewhere next year. So next spring, I just moved into this house and I need to pay off some stuff first. But yeah, there's really nothing. I can get a dog sitter or something like that if Robert doesn't eat them alive. This is what I have to take him to a place where he'd stay. He couldn't be here, somebody coming in here and checking on him, because he'd want to eat him alive. But in a public place like a dog park or a vet or something like that, he's totally chill. In the stores, walking around different stores shopping, he doesn't freak out on people. He kind of just ignores everybody. But here, you can't. He freaks out. So yeah, there you go. He would, but yeah, I'd like to go on there's really nothing stopping me except just my financials that I need to get straightened out first. Other than that, I could probably go, no problem. I'm not going to drive all the way out there, that's for sure. Do I have any hobbies? YouTube is a major hobby of mine. I make all kinds of videos and skits and little things, and I do this every morning at 7 to 7:30. This is one of my main hobbies, doing the little videos and stuff like that. The other one I have is like my bird watching. I have a bird feeder with a bunch of stuff. I like watching that. That's kind of cool and relaxing, just to chill. But it's really hot. It's good in the morning, but during the day now it gets so damn hot. But I like that. I like those couple of things. I guess could be my hobbies per se. And I like playing video games and some other stuff too. But as far as true hobbies, I like making videos. I really enjoy making them. I kind of slacked off here recently, but I'll get back in the groove. We got somebody from Russia and somebody from China. He likes communism. All right, well, there you go. If it makes your arm big like that, then more power to you. I don't know that, unless it's like a flag made out of chainmail, I don't know if your arm is really going to get that big. China, Russia, yeah. Like me said, America, yeah. I don't know. I never felt like flexing for a flag. If not Grand Canyon, here in the States, I'd want to go to the tradition, these common places like Mount Rushmore. I'd like to see that. I wouldn't mind going to DC, but it's, I'm trying to pick places that are not overly crowded. Like, I don't want to go to any major city. I don't want to go to Times Square, none of that garbage. I don't like huge crowds like that. It'd be too overwhelming. It'd be too much. But there's other places. Go to Yosemite Park, all kinds of stuff like that, People still love beef. You had to vote for chicken. Yeah. Poor Ramesh can't. Well, that's National Cow Appreciation Day, and we're going to appreciate them by eating them. That's how we appreciate stuff here in America. We consume it. Chinese finger traps for big muscles. Yeah, I could see that working out too. There's plenty of places here in the States to visit. I don't have a passport. Really not anxious, or I'm not say anxious. I'm really not in a hurry to get a passport and travel outside the country. I don't know. I just stay here in the good old States, It's a dying empire. You didn't have to block him, Rama. She's fine. What do I produce? Pat was asking what I produce. I produce sarcasm and light humor. Oh, yeah, that's about it. I don't really, I'm not a producer of anything. I tried to start a business one time, but I just gave up. Yeah, a lot of farts. Dustin's right. He exposed me. I always wanted to visit Portland. My sister lives up in Seattle. I could go, hang out with her for a little bit. She could take me around and show me some stuff. She's in Seattle, Washington. I know that's not Portland, Oregon, but it's up in that general area. So, yeah, you could go check that kind of stuff out. He's behaving creepy. It's okay, Ramesh. He wasn't like insulting anybody. You know what I mean? So there's no reason to put him in timeout if he's not insulting anybody or being just completely obscene. It's okay. I'm not mad at you, Ramesh. I don't try to put people in timeout or kick them out. People want to flex their muscles for a foreign country. That's fine. It's not hurting my feelings any. I'm still here. It's not like my lights got turned out or anything because of it, Let's look at some other comments. I like the questions. I really enjoy that. What's your favorite food? I like cheeseburgers. That's my favorite thing. A good, juicy cheeseburger. Man, tasty indeed. Talented and famous Redneck Jew. That's right. I do the Redneck Jew. I do WTF News. And I just put out a recent WTF News last night. Those come out Monday night at 7 p.m. I put them on a schedule now. But yeah. I was just looking at some trending things. I was like, really? McDonald's? Venus Williams wins the Wimbledon for the first time in the year 2000. That seems like a long time ago. Huh. And they've won a bunch of other opens. Her and her sister, Serena and Venus Williams, right? They're both tennis players, and they completely kick ass. Yeah. Well, her first Wimbledon win was in the year 2000. So there you go. That is my subscriber count. So if you subscribe to the channel, that thing will go up one number. So yep, that's my subscriber count. Producer of the world famous WTF News. Thanks for joining us today. Tonight's story, McDonald's and their spicy chicken sandwich. Yep, that's what I do. Leo. Why are you singling out cannibalism? I mean, come on, man. That's some tasty stuff if you get the right one. What the hell? How's Leo doing? That's pretty funny. Cannibalism. I don't know. It's kind of frowned upon. I'm not here to judge you. Somebody get his address. Fine. find out what country he's in, and let's call the authorities. Here we go. Leo is doing okay, and he talks in the third person. That's great. That's the brain cells we've lost since joining Malcolm in the morning. Thank you, Terry. How's those tights? How those stretchy britches working out for you, Uncle Terry? I'm glad Terry's back in the chat. It's no fun when he's at home enjoying his house and his life, you know. I want him on the road suffering and listening to me on YouTube. That's the Terry that I like. And he says he's defecating right now. Seeing this is the kind of clientele that I have on this channel sometimes. But we accept, this is proof that we accept all kinds of people. Did I choose? Well, Dustin, if he's still in here, is a buddy of mine from the Army. Back in 2004, I started making little videos, a little cheesy-ass digital camera. We were having fun. And I did that for a while, then I gave it up. And I had the YouTube channel. I think 17 years I've had this channel now. But just last July, almost a year ago, I was just kind of thumbing through and I saw the live feed. I didn't know they had live feeds on YouTube. It's not something I really checked out. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I started doing one. And I was just talking to people. So I went from like 200 subs to this number now in 1 year. Just doing Coffee with Malcolm in the mornings and doing other live streams of gaming and my little skits and stuff like that. And I just really enjoy doing it. YouTube. I've never had a TikTok. Don't plan on getting one. I had Instagram. I gave that up a while. I think I gave that up about a year ago. I was like, I'm tired of this garbage. But yeah, that's it. That's why I ended up on. That's why I landed on YouTube. YouTube didn't land on. I didn't land on YouTube. YouTube landed on me. I did geocaching for a bit. That's right, Dustin. Did some videos of me geocaching. I had some videos of me and my Army buddies doing stuff. I've deleted some other videos that I used to have. I just didn't want them on there anymore. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit. And enjoying doing coffee. Yeah. There you go. And then on Sundays, I go to coffee shops around town. So, it's just a thing I do. Just a thing I do. We only got a couple minutes left, you guys. I thank you so much for tuning in. We're still reading a few more of the comments. And people are asking each other, how's everybody doing? We got Loki here. Hey, Loki, what's going on, man? Hiding in the background like Nucci does. my internet stalkers that just sit in the background and watch. That's all right, man. You can always replay this back and watch it again later. It's pretty much the same thing, right? Just me rambling about things going on today. And reading comments, Easy stuff. All right, Terry, have a good day. I like doing light-hearted stories, happy little things, nothing that's going to make anybody sad or mad or anything like that. So I have an email, coffeewithmalcolm@gmail.com. If you have a story in your local town or a personal story or something you saw on the internet that you'd like to share that was kind of a good news, feel-good type story, send it to me on coffeewithmalcolm@gmail.com. It'll be in the description of the video. You can be anonymous, or you can put your name on it, whichever you like. And then I could bring that up in the next episode, and we could talk about it. So, yeah, throw it out there. Send me some stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some other things. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. I only do 30 minutes in the morning, but I like the new people that showed up. I like all the new people. That's great. Let's make this thing grow. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Have a good day. Remember, it's 8.4 out of 10 according to Ramesh forecast for the day. So you guys should enjoy it just fine. Bye, guys.